Hey guys, Kara Iden here, Student Body President. I'm joined here today with my aunt, Elizabeth Iden, the founder of LOEP, also known as the Liberian Orphan Education Project. And she's here and she's just going to explain a little bit about the organization, and then I'll explain to you at the end about what SGA is doing to raise funds to help with her organization and everything. So my first question to you is, what is LOEP?
LOEP is Liberia Orphan Education Project. We're a nonprofit organization, a registered 501c3, and we provide educational and instructional support to students and teachers in Liberia, West Africa. We work with mission schools, orphan schools, and other schools. We train teachers. Every year we have a volunteer teacher training team that goes to Africa. We work with our teachers there, our partner school teachers there. One of the things that we work on is training teachers to train their peers so that the knowledge that they have, they can share with other teachers in other schools. And we provide instructional support. We send regular shipments of maps, things for their classrooms, that kind of thing.
Awesome. Now my next question is, why you guys chose Liberia?
Liberia chose us. A number of years ago, we heard a presentation about Liberia. It was given by a Liberian, and we were struck by the fact that after 14 years of civil war, there were thousands of orphans. There was a whole generation of children who did not have school, and there were teachers who they were concerned about the future of their country. So we did what we could to help.
Awesome. All right, and also another question is, how is the United States connected to Liberia, and what affiliations do we have with them?
Liberians feel very, very connected to the United States. In the early 1820s, the American Colonization Society formed with the purpose of sending former slaves and freed black persons who had been here as slaves, sending them back to Africa as freed people to colonize West Africa. And that's what they did. And they landed in Liberia, in what is now Monrovia, the capital of Liberia, when they crossed the ocean, and they colonized Liberia as an American colony.
All right, and I know you guys are mostly an educational project, but I know lately that you have been doing a lot to help prevent spread Ebola in the country, so what are you doing to do that?
Well, when the Ebola outbreak occurred back in the spring, we were very concerned because they had to close the schools because of the contagious nature of the disease. And we were concerned about our teachers and our students that we work with. So we tried to figure out something that we could do to assist with the disease prevention efforts that were already going on in Liberia. And we came up with the hand washing stations. It's an 18-gallon bucket filled with water, and we provide the bucket and the bleach to sanitize the water. Access to clean water is a critical problem all over Africa, but particularly in West Africa. And 80% of the illnesses in Africa are due to lack of access to clean water. So we're doing what we can to provide clean water with the hand washing stations to help prevent disease.
That's awesome. And also we have this picture behind us. So can you get this little story behind this? And
yes, the teachers are the folks in the red shirt and this gentleman in the white shirt. The teachers are not working because the schools are closed, so they volunteered to distribute hand washing stations through rural Liberia. They have distributed 500 stations. They've reached over 20,000 people. The teachers, being teachers, devised a lesson plan to go with each hand washing station. So when they deliver a hand washing station, they also deliver a lesson plan so that folks understand that clean water is necessary to prevent disease. In Africa, they do not have that same understanding of clean water that we do. So when they wash their hands and they see that the dirt is gone, they don't understand that there is still germs or bacteria. So they think it's clean when actually it's not. So this is the hand washing bucket. It has a spigot on it, and they fill it with water, and then they put the proper proportion of bleach, and it sanitizes the water so they can wash their hands.
That's awesome. All right, thank you very much
Thank you.
for telling us about what you guys do. And also for the last couple of minutes, I want to speak about what the student government is planning to do. We have planned a dodgeball tournament, Cardinals Dodge Ebola, to help provide hand washing stations in Liberia. And we're working along with LOEP. We hope to get as many teams as we can out there. The teams consist of 5 people, only $10 a team, $50 for the whole team. And this tournament will be held on October 29th, directly after school, and that's a Wednesday. Sign-ups will be held in the cafeteria, and you need to come and get all the forms to fill out for the tournament, and you can turn those in by October 26th to be in the tournament. It'll be following after school, and then the championships will be held that Friday, the 31st, and the championship during 7th period, and we will also have a teacher team to play against the champions. So it'll be lots of fun, and we hope to see you out there. If you'd like to come but not participate and just watch, we ask for $2 at the gate or a can of food to help in Liberia as well. So thank you guys for being here with me today, and thank you. Always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure. Have a great day, Cardinals.